I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. Ooh. So we're going to dive straight in the collective, pull a crowning card and then we'll pull additional cards. Deep dive, and so let's see what's going on with both you and your person. What do you need to know? Okay, so you're coming in with the death card here, collective. Oops. Past patterns and habits need to end for your person. A past cycle here, collective. It's either ending, collective, or it's ended here in your reading. There is no other way. To have a shot with you, collective. Let's have a look. Because the death card, the cycle, transformations here, collective, rebirth, death and rebirth, it's huge here when you end out a past cycle. Because huge changes come in, collective. This is what it talks about. Especially when it comes to confronting, facing here a past program, a past negative, like I talk about it a lot, negative attachments here, collective. And by releasing and transmuting those, collective, by understanding and gaining knowledge and wisdom, by ending out a past program, a past cycle, outdated belief system, that's where the changes come in. And the changes have to do with self, of course. Here in your reading, here, of course, the death card is bigger than yourself because you, here, collective, bigger than your person because you don't control it. What that means, there, collective, is that it's like a snowball effect. Do you understand? Where it actually, it's not just about, yeah, of course, it is about you, but it's about everything about you, collective, that changes. Your environment, how you see your environment, collective, people and places that you were attached to here. You were influenced by, that all changes. Even though you end out a cycle, even though both you and your person are ending out a past cycle here, collective, what it talks about there also is that you can't control what people are going to think here or what people are going to say because they will always have an opinion. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that they can't influence you anymore. Because that attachment, it's not like it gets severed here, collective. You just release and transmute it. But let's have a look. Let's go. Let's deep dive. It just is that way. So life, yeah, of course, life changes. It's like a lifestyle change here, collective. Your patterns and habits change. It's a huge card. Let me see. Okay, you're coming in with the Hierophant guy. You're coming in with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you're coming in with the King of Wands. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords here, collective. Ooh, the Truth. You have the Moon card. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Two of Pentacles here, collective. So, yeah, and you're also coming in with the Four of Pentacles here. Let me just have a look, collective. Alright, so let me just add these up again. 6 is 9. This is huge for your person. The Hierophant guy, the King of Wands, here in your reading. What's huge about it here, collective, is that it's about your person confronting their past here. Their past pain, hurt and fear here, collective. A comfort zone coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. This comfort zone had to do about neglect, abandonment and rejection. This is what it's talking about. See, there's two sides to your person. There's a side in which everybody sees, here where your person is quite confident. Here, and I'm not saying anything about that, collective, but there's also heartbreak within your person. It's avoided. It's something that your person has avoided for and ignored for a very long time. But what it talks about here, collective, is that they know where it comes from. They know why they get triggered. One minute, collective. I just need to check something out. Why certain things don't work for your person. This is what I'm getting with the Three of Pentacles. Why things remain the same. See, what it talks about here also, collective, is that your person knows why they stayed in that cycle here. What it was about. That's what I'm getting here, collective. It had to do with your person's upbringing here in your reading. Because not only are you coming in with the Death card here, collective, but you're also coming in with the Tower moment here in your reading. Either they're going through a tower here, collective, all right, or they've gone through the tower here in your reading. It's what it talks about here in your reading. It was the only way your person could change what was going on in their environment here. Because for your person, that's what they wanted changes in, was actually their environment. But what it's gone and, well, what brought about those changes in your person's environment here, collective, was actually what was going on inside of your person. Because you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So let me deep dive here, okay, collective? So I've explained the death card when it came to your person. Death and transformations is what it's talking about. And what it's also talking about here, collective, well, this is a requirement. It has to end out. And what this cycle is actually doing for your person is, like I said, it's affecting people, places, and things that your person was attached to. And I did speak about it. It had to do with your person's environment. It had to do with their eyeballs here, collective. The cycle had to end. You are coming in with negative patterns and habits here, and how your person builds on from those negative patterns and habits, negative attachments to the way in which they were thinking here. And I will deep dive when I get to your person's patterns of thinking here, and their actions here, collective, and more importantly, your person's emotions here. This is what your person is going through at this time. All right, let's keep going. Now you are coming in with the Hierophant guy here, collective. And so what it talks about here in your reading in terms of the Hierophant here, collective, is your person saw this a certain way. Your person's perception, the understanding was to do things that were expected of them, follow this program to a T. Your person did do that, coming in with the Hierophant here. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that your person stopped listening to themselves. That's what I'm getting. They stopped trusting in themselves here, collective, because other people were correct. Your person looked outside of themselves for guidance, the way in which this card is coming in. See, the truth here, collective, is that your person created a cycle, but this cycle was ongoing here, where they were always listening to other people here, telling them what a foundation looks like, because you're coming in with the Hierophant guy. What a person needed here, collective, to be the Hierophant, to be seen a certain way here in your reading. And what it talks about here, collective, is your person was well liked by people here, in their friends, their family, and even their wider community when you're coming in with the Hierophant guy. And yes, of course, there were times where your person wanted to trust in themselves, that they knew what was correct for them, but because they had become so used to doing what people expected of them here, collective, they disregarded their own internal knowing. So in the past, for your person, in terms of this Wheel of Fortune here, collective, what it talks about there is that your person didn't express their true wants and needs correctly due to fear of rejection and a lack of understanding here. Understanding about oneself here, collective. Now your person understands the truth about the Hierophant here, collective. This is what it's talking about, because your person wants a new cycle. That's what I'm getting. This is why, you're coming in with the Death card here, because it's talking about here in your reading, collective, is that on the inside here, your person is seeking guidance. Now they're seeking guidance here, collective, coming in with the Moon card. How do I end out what's going on with me? How do I end that out? How do I make those changes? And so your person's world, the way in which they see things here, collective, it's opening up slowly for your person, because they are going through transformations here, collective. So they are beginning to trust here. that they know what's good for them because they're getting to know who they truly are, coming in with the Hierophant guide. Now you are coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, and so what the Eight of Pentacles is talking about here, collective, is your person is making changes. But these changes are painful and hurtful memories for your person. And there are times here, collective, where your person doesn't want to end out a past or confront or face the past, their painful past here, collective, because it hurts your person. This is what it's saying. And they fear to trust in themselves that this is the correct path. Because there is a lot that your person has to deal with. It's not so much the cycle that your person was in. What it's talking about here in terms of the Wheel of Fortune, collective, it's a cycle here was how your person was raised. Because it is talking about neglect, abandonment and rejection here. And I'll keep going here, collective. And that is all part of what's changing inside of your person here. It is about self-confidence here for your person, also self-love here, collective. But in order to do that, your person has to face a past. This is what the Eight of Pentacles is talking about. Now you are coming in with the King of Wands. And so what it talks about here, collective, is that it's changing for you. Because of these changes that are happening for your person, what it talks about here in your reading is they want to take action. This is what it's talking about here. But this action has to do with what's going on around them here. Here, of course, I could say this person is wanting to take action towards you, but it's more or less talking about here, collective, taking the correct action in terms of what's going on in front of their eyeballs. Every day your person is making that conscious effort here, collective, because that's what it's talking about in terms of the King of Wands, to take the correct action here. And that is talking about here, collective, as your person is sorting things out. That's what it's saying. Now you are coming in with the Eight of Swords. And so what it talks about here, collective, is that why was your person trapped in fear? What kept them there? That's what it's saying here, collective. Because these are coming in as on a subconscious level here, collective. Your person was imprisoned here by their fear. That's what it talks about. Suppressing their emotions has been quite detrimental to your person because it goes against their internal knowing. Your person has associated love to fear, collective. They've confused love with pain. This is going right back to here, collective. It's got to do with your person's foundation here in your reading. It's a fear to come out of a cycle here, collective. To be different here. Because your person is different, coming in with the Hierophant guy. They do fear changes here, collective, because what it talks about there is your person has always been in control here. They've all, in their mind, for their truth here, collective, they've always been able to control here, collective, the void. But now that you're coming in with the Eight of Swords here, collective, like I said, by suppressing these emotions, it is detrimental to your person. Because it goes against what they truly want and desire here, coming in with the King of Wands. Now you are coming in with the Three of Pentacles. And so what the Three of Pentacles is talking about here, collective, is that this is bringing in a Tower moment, most definitely here in your reading. I see it as most times, if not all, here, collective, it can be seen as reprogramming, but it's actually talking about what your person built and who they built that with here. Now, what it talks about here in your reading is that your person didn't want to end out the cycle. What they wanted to happen here, collective, was to stay in that cycle, but changes happen inside of that cycle in terms of people, places, and things that your person was already attached to, what your person had already built here in your reading. But the only way for changes to come in, and I do seem to think your person realizes it now, here, collective, was to end that cycle out. Yes, of course, they can rebirth this, collective, with a better frame of mind, but what it also talks about here, collective, is that, yeah, of course, your person is going to change. The King of Wands is going to change, but people, places, and things aren't going to change. Because other people have to make the choice to change. They have to choose it here, collective. This is what it's talking about. So this is bringing in a Tower moment for your person, because what it's also telling me here in your reading, collective, is your person is changing their environment. You are coming in with the Three of Swords, and so what the Three of Swords is talking about here, collective, it could be the Three of Pentacles here, collective, people your person was attached to here. They could be going through the Three of Swords here in your reading. And it's huge for your person here, collective, because this heartbreak triggers your person, especially when it comes to people that they have been attached to for a very long time here. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that your person has avoided these kinds of emotions here out of fear here, collective, pure and simple. This is why they were in the Eight of Swords. But what it talks about there is that the Eight of Swords and other people had the control over your person, and they know the truth about that now. Now that they've gone through death and transformations, or they're ending out that cycle here, collective, they're able to, even though it's the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords here, collective, your person is gaining a different mind's eye. Yes, of course, when you go through death and transformations here, collective, you go through heartbreak here. When you realize the truth about you here, collective. About your own fear here, collective, in terms of neglect, abandonment, and rejection, and where that start point came from. And but what it also talks about here, collective, it's about well, like I said, you gain a different mind's eye because you realize here, collective, that it has impacted on you from your childhood all the way to your adult life here. And it is there that you realize why you made certain decisions, movement, and choices. Now you are coming in with the Moon card here, collective. Oh, it's hard to... Well, what your reading is talking about here, collective, is forgiveness here. It's also talking about here, collective, acceptance, releasing the control. This is what's happening with your person here. What it also talks about here, collective, is you may not even know what's going on with your person, what they are going through here. See, this is coming in as an ego death. Anything that keeps your person stuck. Now you are coming in stuck in their emotions here, collective. Now you are coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And so what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about for your person is that, yes, they want a new cycle, but more importantly here, collective, your person is able to see the cycle that they're in and the cycle that they've created, and it has been an ongoing cycle for your person. You are coming in with the Two of Pentacles here, collective, and so what this talks about here, collective, is it's coming in as the King of Wands, being able to follow it through, being able to make positive changes in their life here. This is what it talks about here in your reading. They have to be ambitious, your person is. They want their freedom here. This is what it's talking about. But it's dredging up. I don't know if that's the right word here, but looking at the spread here, collective, there's a lot going on for your person. Now you were coming in with the, yeah, because, you know, they've always been quite strong. You've got two cards to talk about just how your person in their masculine energy here, collective. But with the Moon card coming in here, collective, your person has also been getting in touch with their feminine side. This is what the Two of Pentacles is talking about. And like I said, your person is beginning to trust and listen here. Now you are coming in with the Four of Pentacles here, collective. And so, see, your person is getting that intuitive nudge. They're getting a wake-up call here, collective. What is it that they're still holding on to? What is it there? See, changes aren't going to happen for your person until they figure out what it is that's been holding them back, that's been keeping them trapped in fear. And they have here, collective. All right, the Four of Pentacles. They know the truth about the Wheel of Fortune. They know the truth about that cycle, that program here, collective. All right, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading. Join us in the Facebook group, and I will catch you later. Okay, bye.